What's up? What up? What up? All right, we in the building. All right, check it out. I'm going to gain this up a little bit so you can hear me better. Let me see how that sound. All right, look. Like I said, like it says down below, 99 times out of 100, I'm a lie to your ass. You know, you got people out here saying, I believe it was the other old dude, not Bob Arum, but I believe it was Edward Hearn's daddy out here talking about some 99 times out of 100, Anthony Joshua beats Andrew Ruiz. Seneca J, what's happening, baby? You can't do things in life like that. Your boy lost. The time for the excuses are up. They're up. I'm seeing all kind of excuses out here right now. I'm seeing excuses for that for Fury. For Fury. I'm seeing excuses for him. I'm seeing people saying that, oh, Povetkin was a great fighter. Povetkin is a good fighter. But Louis King Kong Ortiz is old and he ain't fought nobody. Povetkin is an ex-champ. He's a world-class fighter. He's proven better resume. So they can make Fury look good. You see what I'm saying? I got 99 times out of 100, I'd take 50 mil. 99 times out of 100, I would give a rematch clause with 15 mil. 99 times out of 100, I won't need the zone to swoop in to do a deal to take away from me to offer an alleged $100 million plus to Deontay Wilder. 99 times out of 100. That's like some kid shit. What's up, Alpha player? That's some little bitty ass kid shit. You whoop my ass at tic-tac-toe, and I'm like, nigga, 99 times out of 100, I whoop your ass. Let's play again. Then it'd be 98 times out of 100. 97 times out of 100. 96 times out of 100. Next thing you know, it'll be 100 out of 100. You ain't won shit. 99 times out of 100, you won't shit your pants. Bob Arum style. 90 times out of 100, you go to a boxing event, you get tired of sitting down because you're assuring yourself and your diapers is getting ready to explode. Bob Arum style. 99 times out of 100, you got a guy out there lying to you on a daily basis, and you might not forget about it because you don't give a fuck. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. You're gonna let this dude come out over here, pump your head up with a slogan like that. That ain't the if the glove don't fit, you must have quit. They ain't like you get pulled over by the cops and they ask you why was you speeding and you say nigga you was speeding too. That ain't the same damn thing. That is a full blown fucking excuse. 99 times out of 100, the nigga with the skinny legs will whoop your ass. 99 times out of 100, the motherfucker that look like the Michelin Man will knock you down 4 times and make you quit. Stop playing. Stop playing. You mean to tell me getting knocked down 4 times in a boxing match was a fluke? Was a fluke. It wasn't no damn fluke. Andrew Ruiz got knocked down first. Anthony Joshua tried to go in there for the kill and got clipped. Staggered in the ring, wobbled. He was like, whoa, whoo, that was some good shit. And then got dropped twice in one round. Just to get dropped twice in further rounds and quit. See, I didn't want to say the dude was quitting. If you go back and watch my videos, I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. But there's too many haters out there. There's too many people out there that believe, and 99 times out of 100, Anthony Joshua will beat Andrew Ruiz. Andrew Ruiz has been knocked down, have been wobbled on multiple occasions, has almost got his ass whooped in the ring, just to leave the ring by the skin of his teeth on multiple occasions. Body shots rocking him, head shots rocking him, chest shots rocking him. And all of a sudden, Andrew Ruiz comes in and do what he's supposed to do. And Anthony Joshua can't help it but allow this guy to get in the inside because he's just not that skilled. He's just not that skilled to do what you think he was supposed to do. I didn't make this up. Edward Hearn's daddy did. He did. Have y'all went out there and seen the excuses yet? Have y'all went around and seen the excuses? I'm pretty sure y'all don't want to hear them. I'm pretty sure y'all don't want to hear them. And then you got people talking about Wilder as using AJ's name now, because Wilder said to Fury that, hey, I would like it if you took some step aside money or just stepped aside. Let me get these belts and let's do our match for all the belts. If I win, for all the belts, if I win. And people use that to chime in and say that Deontay Wilder is using AJ's name. Because if everybody know, Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua ain't an easy fight to make. It's not an easy fight to make. You got both sides fighting to be the A side. You got both sides having their own reasons, having good reasons on why they should take X, and that's it. Both sides have legitimate opinions on who should get what and why. You know, Deontay Wilder has a good reasons behind, if the fight is in America, it should be 50-50. Deontay Wilder has good reasons why, if the fight is in the UK, it should be 50-50. If you think that if Edward Hearn out there says that they have reached their peak in boxing in the UK for how much money they can get, wait till Deontay Wilder go out there and fight AJ. Wait till we go over there and fight AJ. Wait till the winner of this match fights Deontay Wilder, and then wait till Wilder goes out there and fight and whoops Tyson Fury's ass, and see how much that fight it make. It's going to go up, up, and up. You got some KSI versus fucking Logan out there. That bullshit ass fight. That's for people who don't watch boxing. People who don't watch boxing, celebrity matches, that's for them. And to tell you the truth, that's not even a celebrity boxing match. That's not even a celebrity boxing match. 2 Twitter sensations, 2 YouTube sensations. That's not no celebrity boxing match. Nobody even fucking knows them over here like that. The people who know them, the majority of the people who watch them 2 cats beat they meat to the XXL. Beat they meat like it owe them money. Don't come outside. Don't go to the bar to get bitches in the parking lot. Don't go to the bar to go hunt for bitches. They sit at home. Sit in a room that smells like piss, shit, ball sack, and scrotum sack, and skeet. Real men watch real boxing matches. I'm not saying as a man, it's wrong for you to watch that. But what I am saying, majority of the boxing fans, we don't get down like that. We not gonna sit up over here and let that get in them. And they supposed to be in LA. Now check this out. This guy was on Twitter, right? And somebody had posted something relating to Deontay Wilder saying that he wanted smoke with the winner, Andrew Ruiz versus Anthony Joshua, right? And the first thing, Michael Benson came out and said Deontay Wilder has declared that he wants Tyson Fury to step aside and allow him to unify against the winner of Andrew Ruiz versus Anthony Joshua rematch next year. If that opportunity arises, he added, I don't feel Fury wants to fight me again anyway. And he said at 78 Sports because that's where it was said and that's where it came from. And this guy said this. And once again, Wilder using Anthony Joshua to promote himself. And I said, how is that? This guy comes out and say, this is the excuses. These are the excuses that we keep saying. Once he has fights signed, this time being Ortiz for November and Fury for February, he then decides to rant about Joshua and how he'll fight him next, full knowing he has already signed up for other fights down for 2 years now. It's literally the same every time. No, it's not the same every time. He clearly said this is what he got going on. He would like it if Fury stepped aside. If Fury don't want to step aside, that's his fucking prerogative. The man is telling you what he wants. Whether or not you believe him or not, whether or not he's lying or not, this is what he's vocalizing. What you're vocalizing is saying that he's using Anthony Joshua's name. But how come he can't use Andrew Ruiz's name? Are you following me? How come he can't use Andrew Ruiz's name? He's the champ right now. He holds majority of the marbles in the heavyweight division. You see what I'm saying? So how is AJ? AJ ain't even being talked about right now. It's all Andrew Ruiz and Deontay Wilder. Point blank period in the heavyweight division. I'm talking about the main talk. Everybody talking about Andrew Ruiz saying he ain't going to Saudi Arabia. Everybody talking about Andrew Ruiz versus Matchroom Boxing in court. But guess what? After Matchroom Boxing does what? Voluntary dismisses the case. Don't nobody say a goddamn word. Don't nobody say shit. But everybody is still fixated on what Andrew Ruiz is going to do. Oh, he's partying too much. It's his birthday. What is he supposed to do? Not supposed to have a life? I guess so. Oh, you want him in the gym so he can have all those nice little muscles like Anthony Joshua. Those muscles didn't, maybe Anthony Joshua should get some more muscles on his jaw. Because that's where it's needed the most. Jaw and his dome chrome. Because that's where it needed the most. Even that wouldn't have saved his ass. My question is, who is AJ in America without those belts? We didn't ask for Matchroom Boxing USA to come over here. We didn't ask for DAZN to come up over here. Edward Hearn is the one that's saying Wilder versus AJ does $1 million pay-per-view buys now. That's what Edward Hearn said. Edward Hearn is the one that's saying the money is in the U.S. That's what Edward Hearn said. You see what I'm saying? So why would Deontay Wilder need to use Anthony Joshua's name when all the money is in the U.S. when nobody know who Anthony Joshua is? If anything, you guys should be saying thank you for bringing his name up so that people could get to know him in the U.S. Thank you, Deontay Wilder. Because 99 times out of 100, you will whoop Anthony Joshua's ass. I made this video already, earlier today. And my dumb punk ass, bitch ass phone ran out of space. So it wouldn't upload it. So now I got to go straight off the dome on YouTube. And there's a lot of talking points that I missed. But that's okay. That's all right. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, forgot to check something. Should I check that? Okay. Okay, we cool. Make sure I check that. Okay, we cool. Yeah, but that's just the way it is, man. So this guy says this, right? He goes on to say, well, we all know this guy name is Ads, Butler Ads, right? He says, we all know why Wilder didn't accept the DAZN offer. How was Wilder the money man? His highest person is about 12 million. AJ offered him that like 5 offers ago. Wilder is not even in AJ's league commercially or per fight. I know you love him, but seriously, get real. First of all, you're correct with Wilder not being commercially worth more commercially than AJ in the US. But in the UK. But in the UK, but in the US, Wilder is worth more. DAZN doesn't want AJ because AJ does nothing for the DAZN numbers. It's already proven. DAZN wants American fighters. DAZN wants the heavy hitters. And now DAZN is finding out that, hey, let's put these heavy hitters over there in the UK. Because guess what? We'll get some money from Matchroom Boxing from over there, from the venue. And then we get some of these numbers up over here. Because some of them fighters ain't signed to Matchroom Boxing. They signed to DAZN. You see what I'm saying? And his highest purse, he said, is about 12 million, which is more than 12 million. It's more than 12 million. And if it's more than 12 million, how much do you think the fight grossed overall? If Wilder was taking home 12 million plus. AJ don't offer shit. Matchroom Boxing does all the offering. But how you get 15 mil with no rematch clause, but you get one? That was this. Look at what Andrew Ruiz got in this rematch. Look at what Andrew Ruiz got. What did he get? Andrew Ruiz got what? A flat fee, no rematch for you, and you couldn't even pick the venue. You couldn't even have options in where the venue goes. You didn't even have that option. That would see, same shit. Wilder was gonna get that same shit. And then all of a sudden, it went from 12, then it went to 15 with a rematch when they knew the Fury fight was signed. You see what I'm saying? And then the guy goes and say, after I rebuttal some shit, he says, and it doesn't matter who offered the money. You brought it up. You said who offered the money. You said AJ offered the money. I'm saying DAZN offered $100 million, allegedly, for 3 fights for Deontay Wilder. Right? Let me look up something. Right? Right? For $100 million, allegedly, right? AJ extends deal with Matchroom Boxing until 2021. Right? How much money do you think he got for that? How many fights do you think that's worth? Huh? Let's pull it up in the article real quick. 3-year extension, right? But 3 years from what date? See what I'm saying? 3 years from what date? Trying to see how much it was. Because I'm trying to get to the point here. The point is, I guarantee you, I believe they said it. I believe they said it in the article, how much money he was getting, allegedly. We're going with the alleged numbers. But all I hear is how many belts he got in these fucking news articles. He got X amount of belts. He got X amount of belts. You see what I'm saying? Okay, here we go. Boxing scene. Anthony Joshua reported to sign $100 million extension, right? Joshua, who won whatever. They always started with that bullshit, right? Is going to sign a 3-year extension with Edward Hearn of Matchroom worth 100 million euros, right? The Zone was offering 3 fucking fights for $100 million. You got a 3-year extension. That's 2, 4, 6. That's at least 6 fights, nigga. 6 fights. Deontay Wilder was getting a little bit less than that because $100 million, 100 million euros, totally different. But it's in the vicinity for 3 fights. The Zone wanted him. The Zone ain't saying, hey, Anthony Joshua, come on over here with us, because nobody want to watch his ass over here. You guys getting him fucked up. How many people going over there to watch him in the stadium is not going to necessarily bring them dollars in like y'all say, because that's what y'all want to bring up. Money, 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 money. Since y'all want to bring up money, let's get it. Let's get it. Which one brings in the most money? Attendance or viewership? Attendance or viewership? Nah, AJ ain't doing no DAZN deal. Attendance or viewership? It's attendance. Sorry, it's viewership. Brings in the most money. Brings in usually on a minimum 75%. In my opinion, 75% of the 75%. Do 100 million pay-per-views in America at 80 bucks? That's $80 million. Are you following me? That's $80 million right there. Boom. And we ain't talking about that international shit, which you could speculate at least about 20, 30 extra. Right? Are you following me? Come on, bruh. 300,000. Sorry. Are you following me? Come on, man. Let's keep it real. 99 times out of 100, AJ gonna duck Deontay Wilder. That's one of them. Lost one. So how is he the cash cow? How is AJ worth more than Deontay Wilder in the US? Take that shit up over in the UK. But like I said, if Wilder was to go over there and fight Anthony Joshua, don't let Edward Hearn fool you with that whole, we have reached our peak up over here in the UK. It's going to blow the roof off. It's going to blow the motherfucking roof off. You see what I'm saying? 100 million pay-per-view buys. A million pay-per-view buys. It's going to mean more than that, baby. If Anthony Joshua was to beat Anthony Ruiz and Deontay Wilder go over there to UK for 50-50, rematch both ways. See what I'm saying? It's going to blow the motherfucking roof off. You know how many motherfuckers going to get arrested over there in the UK? You know how many motherfucking heads is going to explode over there in the UK? You know how many motherfuckers going to lose their rent money? You know how many motherfuckers going to get divorced that night because they spent the rent money on betting on Anthony Joshua? You don't even hear me though. Last one. He said, Mike, I bet you if he beats Ruiz, he would be going for Wilder first chance he gets. You know what? I hope he do. I hope he motherfucking do. A lot of people would wish he do. But I don't think Anthony Joshua was in control. You don't sign a 100 euro extension, $100 million euro extension with having the ability to say who you're going to fight, when you're going to fight them, and where you're going to fight them. No. You'll be looking like ESPN right now with Tyson Fury. You see what I'm saying? No. You know, we don't hear shit from AJ, right? That motherfucker mad. Nah, this extension was a long time ago. I'm answering dumbasses on Twitter that was all on my damn jockstrap trying to tell me that AJ is the A side, or AJ is no more, or AJ is worth more than Deontay Wilder. Who the fuck cares in the long run? But since you want to go there to say who's worth more commercially, why did AJ have to sign a 3-year extension for 100 million euros allegedly, and Wilder was offered $100 million allegedly from the zone? Hello, who's worth more? When Edward Hearn is saying the money is in the U.S., right? So who's worth more? Who's really worth more? You ain't lost one. That's what I'm saying. You ain't got no choice. You took an L. You had your belts taken away. If you happen to win, how come y'all can't be real with it? Because I believe that AJ's team didn't want to fight. AJ's team didn't want to fight. You mean to tell me 50-50 in the US? I mean 50-50, especially 50-50 in the UK? With the rematch clause wouldn't be good enough to have the fight? Wouldn't suffice both of you guys' pockets? Wouldn't suffice the pockets? You know how many people will be watching the fight? They probably would have to find a bigger stadium. Add more seats, do renovations. No. Like I said, Lost One, I'm talking about the US. I'm talking about the US. AJ, yeah, is worth more over there in the UK than Deontay Wilder. I give y'all that. But AJ ain't worth more than Deontay Wilder in the US. And if you think he is, say something. Type something that will prove me wrong. Say something that will prove. That's my argument. Say something. I'll be waiting for you, big homie. I'll be waiting for you. I'll be waiting. I didn't make this shit up. It's in front of you. I saw something earlier I wanted to talk about, but it was on my phone. And, you know, totally forgot about it. Damn. They saying Jarrell Miller might come back in October. Damn, that's good news for him. Let me read the article what I'm talking about. Let me read this article. What I really started off with, since some of y'all don't know. It says Barry Hearn, you fancy Joshua over Ruiz 99 times out of 100, right? It says, I think we are all in a state of shock. No, you are. I put $50 on Andrew Ruiz. I think we all acknowledge he got beat by the better man on the night, which was an even bigger shock. Hearn told Gareth Davis on the Telegraph. Andrew Ruiz was always a tough opponent. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You took him and you tried to play him because you guys knew that he had no choice, and you guys thought y'all can go up in there and whoop on him. That's the reason why y'all gave him the deal he did, and that's the reason why y'all acting like the way you are. We knew everything about it. We knew he was capable, but appearances can be deceptive. He looked like a pizza delivery guy. That's what we said, not you. Man Mountain against pizza delivery boy. See, exactly. Man Mountain versus pizza delivery boy. Y'all too worried about physique and muscles, right? Man Mountain, whatever. Technical ability meant it was very well matched fight. Heavyweight boxing needs those types of fights. AJ walked onto one and got beat. Well, Andrew Ruiz walked into one too. Andrew Ruiz walked into one first. Andrew Ruiz recovered. Andrew Ruiz checked his nuts. Welcome to heavyweight boxing. Ruiz signed for a rematch. Their insurance policy is that Joshua has one chance back at it. Do you take your chance? Yes, of course you do. Anyone else who says different is just looking for a column inches. No, they're not. That's their opinion. My opinion is, if you really think you was the better man that night, immediate rematch. Immediate rematch. If you really think you was the better man that night, immediate rematch. If you really believe that 99 times out of 100, immediate rematch. No, none of this shooking and jive. Immediate rematch. You would fancy Joshua against Ruiz 99 times out of 100. Who says shit like that? A motherfucker that's trying to sell you a lemon. A motherfucker that's trying to sell you a car that won't even make it out the lot. That's who says that shit. Yeah, they said boxing scene said that Miller's promoter said they're eyeing for October comeback. No, I'm not. It's on boxing scene, dude. You can go look at it. Last one said, "How much did you make? By the way, I made $450 off of $50. That's how bad the spread was. That's how bad the spread was. It's probably 42-1 in some of them. For some of them, that's how bad it was. Nobody had Andrew Ruiz beating Anthony Joshua. Nobody. It was just like you watching Lomo versus Campbell Soup. That's how bad it was. Nobody had him. The sports bookies even had it like that. That's crazy. Last one said, "What do you think about Usyk fighting Briggs?" I don't care. I don't. I mean, I think Briggs. If Briggs come in there looking like he did his last fight, he's just in it for the money. He's just in it for the check because it was straight up horrible. Straight up horrible. At this age, I don't know how much stamina he can get. I don't know if that's the steroids he was taking did his toll on his body. I don't know if the damage in the ring put a toll on his body. I don't know what to say about the man, but I'm gonna tell you this: he probably need to stay the fuck out of the ring. I think Usyk could win, but you just never know. Maybe he might come in a better man that night. Yeah, Briggs put in a lot into boxing back in the day, but I don't want to see a motherfucker die in the ring. I do blame him for juicing. You're trying to cheat. I'm always gonna blame a cheater. So I guess in the article he says to refuse the rematch would mean you come back as a challenger with no claims. You'll be a weaker negotiating place. Hearn says you're still one fight away. The downturn is massive. If you get beat the second time, you may not be finished, but it's a massive dent in the commercial side. You get over one. Lennox Lewis came back after one shock defeat and another two. See, that's what I'm saying. It's all money. It's all money. Hey, Last One, you still ain't answering my question, man. Still ain't answering my question, man. Come on, baby. Don't duck and dodge me now. Don't duck and dodge me now. Don't worry about it. I ain't gonna throw the wrench at you for not answering now. But you could just, if you don't feel like answering it, just don't say, just you can beat around the bush. I ain't mad at you. It's a tough one to answer. That's a tough one. You know what I'm saying? But what do you think about that, Last One? 99 times out of 100. Ain't that some shit you do when you get your ass whooped in soccer? Ain't that shit? Oh, you answer, huh? Ain't that some shit you do when you get your ass whooped in one-on-one in basketball? Ain't that some shit you do when you playing dominoes with your homies? Oh, you got me that time. Yeah. But I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you next time. That shit ain't going to happen no more. Pumping yourself up, pumping your chest up, making yourself seem like you something else, but you ain't. Like a motherfucker selling wolf tickets before he get his ass whooped. Like a motherfucker getting up to square off, but can't square off. Knowing now well he can't fight. Just bluffing, trying to act hard. A lot of people could put their hands up and motion like they could fight. But a lot of motherfuckers can't take a punch and can't throw them hands. I don't see you typing, baby. Man, we know you the guy who talks shit that even if you lose and lost one, but you ain't answered the question. You ain't answered the big question. Have you? Man, go and answer the question, bruh. It ain't gonna hurt. It might sting a little. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I didn't even type that in. I typed in wrong. There we go. See what else going on in this news, man. Because I forgot a lot of shit about what to talk about. Forgot a lot of shit. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about right there. I just remember. Who the fuck was that? The Juggernaut. Calling out Alexander Povetkin. Man, if that dude don't sit his ass down. Sit your fucking ass down. Somewhere. You ain't got no business in the ring with this dude. He slips, punches. He can see your shit coming a mile a motherfucking way. Sit your bitch ass down. Sit, man, let me tell you something. If Joe Joyce gets a fight with PED motherfucker Povetkin, Joe Joyce might as well, look, he might as well kiss his career goodbye. Kiss it. Kiss it. You won't fight. You ain't calling out Daniel. What's up with that? Go on over there and fight Daniel. Go on over there and fight Daniel. Go on over there and fight Nathan Gorman. Going over there and fight Richard Lartley. Going over there and call out Adam Konecki. Going over there and call out Louis King Kong Ortiz. Michael Hunt. Keep call out some other people. You better leave Alexander Povetkin the motherfucker alone. He slips punches. You don't. You move too slow. You're ripe for the picking. Nah, the question was that you didn't answer is, how is, hey, see, What I was basically trying to tell you was that off of the Twitter column I was reading, the guy wanted to get into the money, the pockets. So I went there with him. And I told him, yes, Anthony Joshua is worth more in the UK than Deontay Wilder. But Deontay Wilder is worth more over here in the US than Anthony Joshua. You see what I'm saying? And then, you know, that's what I was trying to tell you. Now, if you don't believe that, that's your prerogative. But I would encourage you to respond tactfully on why you believe that is not so. Are you following me? Because I gave you reasons why I believe what I believe in when it comes to Deontay Wilder and United States. One is because Edward Hearn said the money was over here. Two is because Edward Hearn said that I believe Wilder versus AJ does 1 million pay-per-view buys in America, not the zone subscriptions, pay-per-view buys. And then he goes on to say partly because of Deontay Wilder. And we will give him that respect. But now it's time for us to do our job, i.e. in the U.S., to make the fight even bigger. So if you don't believe that, I don't know. But there's a difference, Lost One, between bigging yourself up and beating around the bush and not being realistic. There's a difference between that. You could just be like, yeah, man, motherfucker won. Beat my ass. But I'm gonna come back. I think there's some things that I can do. I think there's some things I can fine tune and stuff like that. And come back and get my titles back. But when you start saying 99 out of 100, you lying to yourself, boy. Because that's an awful lot of chances. Andrew Ruiz to land them bombs on your ass. That's an awful lot of chances for Andrew Ruiz to slip a punch and land one of them bombs on your ass. That's an awful lot of time that Andrew Ruiz could slip a punch and knock your bitch ass out of the ring like he almost did in that fight. We talking about 99 times out of 100. Is that realistic? That's fantasy world. Because Edward Hearn and Barry Hearn know saying shit like that excites dumbasses. Gets them to believe in something that is not true. Nah, you ain't gonna answer that, baby. Ain't no need to answer that. Then we got Alexander Povetkin versus Tyrone Sponge. That's a good one. I think that's decent. It's not an Otto Wallen, in my opinion. It's not an Otto Wallen. It's not a whatever them dudes, SWATs, whatever those dudes he was fighting. Ain't none of them. You see what I'm saying? Let's read this article real quick. Edward Hearn explains YouTuber U-turn as UK fans expect pay-per-view confirmation. Oh, I'm not reading that. That KSI shit. I'm not. I ain't giving that shit no love. Nope. I ain't giving that shit no love. You got Billy Joe Sanders linked to Matchroom debut. I ain't reading that shit either. Ooh, man, I've been sneezing all day. Yeah, this shit's starting to hurt. Trying to figure out, because there was something else I wanted to talk about, man. It just just slipped my head, my mind, man. You know. Anyways, I'm gonna get up out of here. And on that note, shout out to the LDBC and everybody stay sucker free.